Hi, good morning. Well, it's been a minute or two since I've done a video, but it's been slow. But then all of a sudden picked up and been a little busy. So, my friend gave me some red kidney beans and navy beans. So, I canned those yesterday. I bought 2 beef roast and canned them, and I bought some organic carrots, a big bag. And so I done glazed carrots with those. So I can't wait to try those. The beef roast that I canned, one jar stayed kind of in chunks, the other one kind of shredded a little bit more. But you know, one I can use in soups, and the other one, the chunky one, in stew. But it looks delicious. I think it's gonna. I can't wait to try all of it, and I like to put that Lipton's beefy seasoning in it, and also the Lipton's onion soup mix. I like to put that in my green beans and carrots. So, and my beans, it makes it taste awesome. All you got to do is add a little salt and pepper, and you're good to go when you heat it up. Today, I thought I would do pickled eggs. So I got my jar out. My husband loves them. I don't eat them. And I got a 18 count. So I believe that'll fit in that jar there. And you got to wait 2 weeks, so I thought I'd go ahead and get that done. And so I'm going to take you to the garden and show you what I've done this morning. It was 68 this morning. It was beautiful outside. And so here's, I got to get my friend gave me this for Christmas. I never got it up yet, and I thought it was so pretty. And so got to get that and hang that up there. I thought it'd be really cute to go out here. My grandson, I got this board, and I put on there what's in the garden. And so I can't wait for him to come over and see that. And this is what I've done this morning. Cleaned out in the garden and planted carrots and some of these long white radishes. I've never had them. So if they work out good, these were a gift from one of the homesteaders, so I can't wait to try it. And we'll go out here, and if it is, then I'm going to be putting me an order in to Mick Gardner. So, but it has got up to 86 right, 81 right now, and the heat index is 87. So it's climbing. It's going to be 95 today. And of course the heat index going into the 3-digit numbers. And no rain, still no rain. And you know, we got all that rain. I said, oh, it's raining again. Well, it's been 30 days. I've emptied my rain barrel out. And I've been out here watering every day, so I could keep my plants. But my cabbages are doing great under those little tents. And so I will be kind of rigging me up something else. I've got that tool. I've got some chicken wire. I'm thinking about folding that over like that. And just wrap the tool over the chicken wire. And I've got those stakes that go in the ground. So we'll see how that goes. But here, this is what I did this morning. I emptied them 2 raised beds. I got all I was going to get, and it died off. So where it was sitting was not a good spot. So I brought it back over here because this is the sunniest place. And so I got carrots here and radishes down here. My bell pepper's still producing good, slow, but they're putting it out. I brought the fire pit down here. This is what I had my squash in. I think I'm gonna leave it there, and maybe I'll look at something to put in there next year, so we'll see. And it won't be long. I will be putting the black plastic out all the way down through here. This was a good spot this year. It really, my grandson and I planted green beans, and it really produced. And I got over 24 pints of green beans, and let's see, well, 6 pints, 6 pint and a halves of green beans. That's the most this garden has ever produced, so I'm real happy with it. I gave 2 away as gifts, so and they were thrilled over that. So Here's my squash. I planted some of that. My ghost peppers are still coming out strong. People are wanting to try them. I give it to them and tell them be careful and you're on your own. And they start laughing. They said, do I need to sign a paper, a waiver? I said, it's up to you now, because I'm not responsible. You're grown, you wanted it. So here's the cayenne. See, I got some drying right on the plant, but that's all right. My husband, it's still putting some out as long as it is. See, that's what his favorite's, a green. So this part I covered up. I'm going to get it ready for next year. I'm going to put, see, I had in this spot here my watermelon, and so now next year I'm getting some more of the yard. I'd get most of the yard if I could. I'm going to plant the watermelon here, and then I train it to go out this way, and it seemed to work. It did really well. So that's good. I'm working with that, and you can see how dry it is. And there's that old walnut tree. It is dropping leaves. If I could afford it, that would have been gone the first year we lived here, moved in, and it's been almost 21 years. So, but as much as that costs, I'd rather put the money in savings. So, but I don't use these leaves. An old black walnut tree. Now this maple tree, I will, and I've got it out front, I think. Now I will do that. They have really good leaves. I put them all in my garden. Yep, there's my barrel. It's sitting about empty. Now tomorrow morning, it's supposed to be cool again, and then get back up to 94, and it could go higher. But tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get my leaf blower out and see those leaves that got in my rocks. So I'll get them by the door in here. And that's really all I've got to do tomorrow morning. I'll check and see how the plants look. But I've been watering them twice a day. I mean, if I didn't, they'd be dead. Because it's just, it's terrible. But this is where my squash and zucchini sat. See how wet it is? I believe it didn't do too good because you see how shady it is here. And then my central heat and air unit, you know, putting water out. So look how wet. So we're gonna move that back over there. We won't deal with this. I just wanted to try it. I did get a gallon bag full of squash. I cut them up, you know, froze them, and then I put them in a bag like chips. I'll pull them out, we'll fry them. And zucchini, let's see, 4 bags. And that was 2 cups per bag. So I mean, it'll just take us through the winter. It'll be something special. But the flowers are doing pretty decent. I mean, I have to say, I need to trim them bushes, but they're doing all right. And so I'm gonna go in here and water a few of them. But they're hanging in there. They got mums up there now. I'm thinking about going and getting about 4 of them. But my ferns are doing great. A flag finally came in. I'm so pleased with that. It's good quality, thick. They did an awesome job. It was worth the money. But that's about all I got today. But I just wanted to get with you and let you know I'm still hanging around here and canning and working in the garden and watching all the homesteaders on their channels and enjoying them and their families and what they're trying. And of course I always got questions, but that's a good thing. So y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again soon. I'll let you know how these cabbages are doing. I would get up close to them, but you can't see them through there, but they're about 4 or 5 inches tall, so they're doing really good under there. So y'all have a blessed day. Bye.